guys, welcome back to Two Brothers Gaming Podcast. This is episode 46, and I'm here with my co-host, Rylan.
Yeah, we're getting closer to 50. Also, as I said last episode, Christmas season.
Yeah.
We're working on new shirts and stuff.
We are.
So,
yep.
Yeah.
This isn't our shirt, it's my other podcast, but just pretend like it's ours.
Hopefully we can start selling the shirt soon or whatever.
Yeah, and if you guys want a shirt, you can direct message us on our Discords, and we'll
or
get everything.
DM us on Instagram,
yeah, whatever. Yep. But we'll go ahead and get started. The next 3D Mario is open world and launches next year, according to a rumor or a leak.
A 3D, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What I got here is, according to a new rumor, the Nintendo Switch 2 could be launching with a brand new open world Mario game. That's gonna be odd, because you know how like Super Mario Odyssey, it came out a little bit after the Switch. So
yeah, like a year, maybe less than a year, but it was like 2018.
I think it was like less than a year, because it didn't come out that much longer than the Switch.
Right.
But that was the last kind of 3D Mario game we've had.
It is, except for the remakes of
and it was
like the 3D
All-Stars. It was a good game,
It was all right. I mean, I prefer Super Mario Sunshine, but that's just me. But that's not very many people's opinions. But
yeah, I mean, Super Mario Sunshine is a good game.
It is.
But what it says here, Super Mario is Nintendo's flagship franchise. The biggest, probably known.
Yeah,
name
definitely.
In gaming. It says, and so it's no surprise that the big N, Nintendo, has launched so many of its home consoles alongside a new entry in the beloved series. I'm not surprised at all,
No.
It's Mario. The face of gaming, basically,
One of them.
It says, yeah, one of them. You got Link, all that. But it says here, this practice has dated back to, the days of the NES and everything. But yeah, hopefully it's gonna launch with the Switch too. I feel like, we don't have any details really much on that at all.
We don't even know that it exists.
It's just a rumor, But hopefully that whenever the Switch 2 comes out, this game will also come out with it. I feel like that'll be really good for Nintendo and everything. It'll make the console sell even more also.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because it's a Mario game. Who doesn't want to play Mario?
Right. Yeah.
I love me some Mario.
Me too. All right. So yeah, this rumor came from Zippo, which we talked about him a couple of weeks ago, leaking the Mario Kart X.
Yeah. I remember that.
Like I said, he's not 100% accurate on his leaks, but he has a very good track record. Very much of what he's said in the past has came true. So take this how you will. It says just a rumor, not anything official. But it says, firstly, it's going to be our very first open world 3D Mario game. It's been 6 long years since Odyssey hit the scene, so we knew that they were cooking something big. Given Zelda and Pokemon have taken the plunge, it was only a matter of time before the portly plumber did as well. This game will not be a sequel to Odyssey, so if you were expecting that, don't. This is going to be in an entirely different direction. I've been told the game looks absolutely jaw-dropping. If you thought Mario vs. Donkey Kong looked good, then you haven't seen anything yet. Lastly, this will be the game for Nintendo next year. Mario will be a day one Switch 2 game, and I would bet serious amounts of money that this will be the very first game that we will see running on their shiny new system. This will be the first 3D Mario game to be a launch title since 1996's Super Mario 64.
I can't wait to see this. Plus the Switch too, it's gonna have better graphics, it's gonna run better, more storage, all that. So that Mario game's gonna look amazing on that console.
Super Mario Odyssey already looks good on the Switch.
Yeah, it looks really good.
But
just imagine.
But this
that bigger console, that more powerful console, that it's gonna look amazing.
I mean, hopefully we get support up to 4K, if not 1080p I mean, it's fine.
I feel like it'll probably be 1080p, if not tiny bit
You got
chance
to do a
4K.
solid 60 frames per second though.
Yeah, it's probably going to, because this just
It's gonna be
30
more powerful.
Switch. Yeah, it's gonna be more powerful. It's the second version of it. So
An open world Mario game though, like that's a lot. Like I don't. I know
yeah,
they can make it work. They'll figure it out. They always do.
they will.
But I don't know. It's going to be something different,
Yeah,
definitely. And I'm kind of
definitely.
excited if this is true, and hopefully it is. But like I said, take it how you will, because like I said, it's going to be Switch 2 launch title. We haven't even got a solid Switch 2 announcement yet, so
Yeah.
just take it
I mean,
how it is.
they're probably going to. It's been 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 6 years.
Going on 7 March will make
Going
7
on
years.
7. Going on 7 since the Switch came out.
Yeah.
So they're most likely going to. I feel like they'll announce it later next year.
Yeah.
If it's in the making. So yeah.
And this doesn't say, but I think, this is just my opinion, they would be better off making this a launch title for the Switch 2, but also doing a Switch port, doing a Switch version. So have it on
Yeah.
both systems. That way, the current gen, us that have Switches already, can play this game on release date if we're not going to buy the Switch 2 on release date.
Definitely do that.
Like they did
Because
with Breath of the Wild. It was released on the Wii U and the Switch the same day, because Breath of the Wild was released on the day that the Switch came out. So
yeah, their previous console got this system.
right.
I mean, got the game, and so I'm pretty sure they would do that with Mario also.
Right.
And bring it back over to the original Switch.
And
wow.
So I don't have any proof of this, but I've been saying this for a long time, because 2019 E3, we got just a little 10-second video of Metroid Prime 4 for Nintendo Switch, and we haven't heard anything at all since. So if the Switch 2 is coming out next year, I think Metroid Prime 4 will also be a launch title and release on both systems.
Possibly. If it's not going to be a launch title, then it's going to come out probably a little bit after the Switch 2. So
right. So this may be a launch title, and Metroid Prime 4 may come out a month later, or they both may be launch titles. Nintendo's released several games at launch before, so we'll just have to wait and see. But like I said, none of this is solid. It's just our opinion, so
it's just
speculation.
Yeah, speculations.
All right, moving on. Xbox is looking to launch a mobile store.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's different,
It is. That'd be awesome.
That would be cool. It says Microsoft's gaming division is seeking continued growth, and to do that, it is eyeing the mobile gaming market. As Bloomberg reports, Xbox is talking with partners to create a mobile gaming store. That would be a really good thing for Microsoft to do. They're gonna have mobile gamers, then Xbox gamers, PC gamers, all that.
Right.
That'd be really good for them. It says in an interview with Sao Paulo during the CCXP Comics and Entertainment Convention, Xbox Phil Spencer highlights how mobile gaming is part of his team's strategy. Hence, they're actively working on today, not only alone, but talking to other partners who'd also like to see more choice for how they monetize on the phone, meaning mobile devices and all that.
Right.
Also says here, this is not a new idea from Xbox. Spencer reveals that one of the motivations for the lengthy and pricey acquisitions of Activision Blizzard King was the company's strong mobile gaming market presence through such hits as Candy Crush and Call of Duty Mobile.
Yep.
So that's a really good idea for Microsoft to do that, because they're going to get even more
good games from Activision
exactly.
That's already on mobile. So if they add them to their own storefront, that'd be a really good idea for them. That way they'll get that money directly instead of having to go through like Apple's App Store and Google's Play Store.
it grows the company even more
Right.
to more possibilities of gaming, mobile gaming.
Yep, exactly.
So
Yeah, it says Xbox is looking to launch a mobile store. Microsoft has reportedly been developing an Xbox mobile storefront that would allow users to bypass Apple's App Store and Google's Play Store and download games off its own application. Earlier this year, Microsoft's gaming chief Phil Spencer, too, had revealed ahead of the annual Game Developer Conference that the company intended to launch its own app store for both iOS and Android. Now, Xbox is reportedly in talks with partners for the same. According to a Bloomberg report, Spencer claimed that the Xbox Store app on mobile platforms could come out sooner rather than later. It's an important part of our strategy and something we are actively working on today, not only alone, but talking to other partners who'd also like to see more choice for how they can monetize on the phone. So, like I said, that would be really awesome.
it would. Extremely cool, like, to have that and everything.
Not only do they already have games they could put on there, like a Halo or a Forza or whatever, Starfield, whatever, if they wanted to, they could put, like we said, since they bought Activision, Bethesda, all these studios, they could put other games on there, which Starfield is Bethesda. But anyway, like, maybe mobile Call of Duties. I mean, Call of Duty's already on mobile, like, but maybe you can just get it from the Microsoft Store instead of having to fool with the App Store or Google Play Store, like this article just said. So that's something I thought was really interesting, and I'm actually kind of excited for.
Yeah, that would be really good for, the company in general, just getting all the whole bunch of different games out on every platform, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Console, PC, then mobile. Mobile gaming's big.
It's getting bigger every year.
Yeah,
Game Pass really started something with that too.
Yeah, really
with cloud gaming.
Everyone has a phone and everything, so they'll play games from time to time on it. So that'll be really good for Microsoft.
It would. All right, moving on. Like we said before we even started recording, I think this is the first time we've talked about Donkey Kong on this podcast. There's not a lot going on with him, but here we go with Donkey Kong coming to Super Nintendo World.
I've seen a whole bunch of stuff about Super Nintendo World.
There's a lot going on
there one day.
I'd like to.
It says here, Universal Studios Japan has announced the first details of its new Donkey Kong Country area. That's going to be really cool because, Donkey Kong, he's a major face in the gaming industry as well.
He is. Has been since the 80s.
Yeah, I mean, the first ever, you ever see Mario? He was in that Donkey Kong game. So, kind of started it all.
Yeah, he did. It
says here, set to open the Osaka, Japan version of the Nintendo World in spring of next year, to 2024. The Nintendo theme park first opened at the USJ in March of 2021, with details of the planned Donkey Kong expansion were announced at the press conference today, which of course it wasn't today, it's not recording, it was
a couple days ago.
A couple days ago. Attended by IGN Japan. The main attraction at this new area of the popular theme park is Minecart Madness, a roller coaster set around a towering temple in the jungle. The attraction seems to be based on Donkey Kong Country Returns. It's a great game. Great game. With players taking on a mission to protect the golden banana from the Tiki Tak tribe. So that's really cool. It's gonna be a roller coaster and everything. That'd be cool to see.
Yeah. So it says Universal Studios Japan's version of Super Nintendo World kicked it all off in late 2020 and early 2021 with a magical experience for Nintendo fans, while 2025 is the next major milestone for the collaboration, with Super Nintendo World locations opening in Singapore and Orlando. You went over that. The big news pertaining to Super Nintendo World, as reported by Universal Parks news is that the previously announced Donkey Kong Country's expansion to Universal Studios Japan's park opens this coming spring. So
Yeah,
that
I would like
entire
to see that.
part will be in Japan, but just the roller coaster will be coming to, what was it, Orlando or Hollywood?
I think it was Orlando.
Orlando.
said
It's Orlando. Yeah, Orlando will
Yeah.
be getting just the roller coaster. Nothing to Hollywood just yet. So I'd say eventually it's all going to come to all locations, but just for now, the main
probably.
thing is in Japan, and then Orlando's
really
getting
cool
the
to
roller
go
coaster.
to.
Yeah,
I
I'd
would like
love
to
to.
go there
That'd be
one day.
awesome.
That would be really cool. You see all the like things like
Mario.
like
I'm waiting for
childhood and stuff too. Like
waiting
just
for a
seeing all
Zelda themed thing before I go. That way
That
I
would
can
be
see
really
all
cool.
of them at one time.
Yeah,
Because I
see
know as
Donkey
soon as I
Kong,
go,
Mario.
like probably the next day I leave, they'll announce a Zelda thing or something. It's just how it works.
Yeah. So just wait a few years.
So yeah,
or
I'll just
whatever.
wait until they do have a Zelda thing, and then I'll go.
I would like to go. Be a good video of the
It
Two
would.
Brothers Gaming goes to Nintendo.
Yeah, Super Nintendo World. Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, it would.
All right, moving on. PlayStation account bans seem to be random.
Yeah, I keep on seeing this crap on like Instagram and stuff, all that. Because people are randomly getting banned, like for no reason at all.
Yeah,
no reason. It's just bans for no reason.
Yep.
It says here, a wave of PS4 and PS5 users have found their PlayStation Network accounts permanently suspended for, like as I said, no reason at all.
Right.
As reported by The Verge, social media bubbled with complaints on December 4th as users reported that they could no longer access their PlayStation Network accounts. And IGN similarly received several reports from players claiming the same thing. It says here, this is what it says, I guess. This account is permanently suspended from PlayStation Network due to violations of the PlayStation Network terms of service. Users agreed. The read message delivered to Twitter user Michael Devel or something like that. Dallywell. Below. Who also claimed they can't appeal the decision. Customer service also allegedly told Dallywell. I'm weird. I suck with names, man.
I do too.
But it says here, just to create a new account before disconnecting them without offering any assistance or explanation otherwise. So, they're just random. Just people logging on the PlayStation and they just see their accounts banned.
I'd be upset.
I mean, that hasn't happened to me, luckily, but other people, that sucks, dude. That account, you've had for years.
For years, have so many trophies unlocked on your games and stuff.
And then it's just banned. It's just banned for no reason at all.
Forever. Like,
so Sony needs to get that fixed. Like, now. Because people are mad,
I would be.
I would be too. I would really be too if I get on my PlayStation and my account's gone.
Yeah.
No, the PlayStation I've had since 2018. That account gone. That would suck.
Yeah. So this has been happening. It says players took to forums such as Reset Era and to Twitter to share their suspensions and question why the company isn't accepting appeals. Banned users say they haven't posted any lewd or insulting messages online or had any chargeback on their accounts. One user claimed they received a message back from PlayStation saying fraud was detected in the account, but would not provide details past that. So apparently customer service is reporting back, but they're not doing anything. They're not sure what's going on. They're not helping at all. So this is something that needs fixed now. And once there is a fix for it, if there is, we'll let you guys know, because this is something that could affect anybody. It's random. So nobody's really safe. Nobody really knows what's causing it. So keep you guys up to date on that. All right, we'll move on to the last topic. What's your thoughts on the GTA 6 trailer? Have you watched
I
it?
really liked it.
You did.
Yeah, I watched it. But I like how like realistic it looks. Of course, it's gonna look realistic.
It looks really
Because it
good.
looks really realistic. Like
Yeah, like I mean, obviously it's for next
us.
gen, but yeah,
Yeah,
it looks good. Like I thought GTA
it
5
really
looked
does.
good. And that was 10 years ago.
I seen in the trailer. There's like I seen like animals. You know, like actual animals and stuff.
Yeah, like
There's like
alligators and stuff.
flamingos.
Yeah.
Yeah, the alligators and all that. That's gonna be a different thing. I mean, there was dogs. There was dogs in GTA 5, but only in certain segments, like Chop, Franklin's dog.
Right.
He was in there, and then Franklin, he could see like a ghost dog. It was weird. It was really weird. But
Yeah,
the game looks really good and everything. You know,
it
of
does.
course, there's a whole bunch of violence and crap.
Oh
Some
yeah.
weird stuff in the trailer, also. You know,
Yeah.
it's a,
And
it's
it's back in
really,
Vice City, like the reports
yeah, it
said.
is. There's a whole bunch of different stuff and everything. You know, it just looks really realistic, which is, I find it crazy how different the GTA 5 trailer looks compared to this. It's actually crazy how much happened in 10 years.
And
Yeah.
it got like in 24 hours, it got like 110 million views.
Yeah, right now it has 130 million.
Yeah. So I mean, it's got a lot, and in just the first 24 hours, like that's a lot for a trailer.
Yeah.
It was only like
There's a swamp.
30 seconds, 45 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But there's like a swampy area too.
Mm-hmm.
And like there's boats and everything. You know, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Of course, there's some stuff probably from your GTA 5 there, but there's a whole bunch of new stuff, new graphics, and, everything.
Yeah. So
Looks really
it
good.
looks really good, and it's going to release in 2025.
Yeah, I mean, I figured. I'm not surprised that they're waiting. You know, they still have to fix bugs and all
Right.
that.
I mean, they didn't
Make sure
really
the game's
say
fully complete and stuff.
they didn't really say how far along they were on the development. I mean, it's just the trailer,
Yeah.
no words, nobody talking or anything. So maybe the
I
more
mean,
trailers
you know,
we'll get more
they
stuff
they
out.
probably haven't been working on this game that long, to be honest.
Probably not.
Because you know, at the time of GTA 5's release, the graphics weren't good or anything like that. You know, I mean, they were good for the time.
Right.
But the graphics now have really improved and everything. So I
A
feel
lot.
like they've only started making this game quite recently, maybe 4 years ago or something like that.
Probably.
Maybe
Yeah.
5.
I mean, definitely
Because
not been working on it for 10 years since GTA
because you
5
know
came out.
they've worked on Red Dead 2, which is an amazing game. You know, they've worked on that. So I feel like around 2019 mark, maybe they've probably started working on the game. So they haven't been working on it for that long.
Yeah, I agree with that. Right. Well, that's all the topics we have. So that's going to wrap up this episode. You can always watch us live on Kick and YouTube. It's always in the description of all of our episodes. Join our Discord server. Well, come chat and hang out. Once we get 30 members, we will have a movie night. So we only need 12 more because we're at 18. So just join, and we appreciate it. And join and follow whatever, all of our socials, Twitter, Instagram. What else we got?
Well, we recently hit 60K total downloads.
Yeah.
So we're getting a teeny bit closer to that 100K mark. It's exciting.
Going up fast.
We now average 922 per episode, download wise. And our weekly is 5,411. And this week in total, we've gotten over 7,000 downloads.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure that's our peak ever, like, downloads.
The highest it's been ever.
So that's insane. We really appreciate that, you know, helping this podcast grow, all of you.
Yeah, and
thank you.
Only 6 months old and it's growing fast, and we appreciate it. Obviously, we couldn't do it without you, and we really do appreciate it.
I wonder what this podcast will be like in a year.
Yeah.
From like 6 months from now. Just imagine.
Yeah.
How fast we've grown in 6 months. It is exciting. Also, as I said, probably we're making new shirts and stuff. Everything. we might be able to hopefully, possibly sell them the next few months or whatever.
Yeah. So right now, as this is live, this is when it releases, whatever. If you want a shirt now, you can message us on Discord or, like Ron said, Instagram, whatever, and we can order you one and send it to you, whatever, if you want. But
yeah,
in the future we'll have like a better storefront, but as of right now, you have to message us. I don't know why I can't say that.
We'll possibly have our website or whatnot for the merch in general.
Yeah,
but we'll figure that stuff out. In the future of this podcast and everything. Well, yeah,
just sometime. But yeah, we appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you in the next episode.